Hello students, welcome to MGM Educations. This is Alternative English, CHSE, Alternative English. Okay, now we are going to study a new lesson, Our Environment, written by W.P. Cunningham and B.W. Siago. Right? It's a current global topic, and the students, how important environment is, what are the critical situations we are passing nowadays, and how can we protect our environment for the betterment of future generation is the main content of this lesson. And again, this lesson has been classified into three sections. How many sections? Three sections. And let us discuss one by one. The first one is the marvelous planet. That means how marvelous is our planet, the earth. And then comes the environmental dilemma. What dilemma we have in relation to environment. And the third one is the sign of hope. Hope. That means how lucky we are. We have still a chance to protect our environment for our better future or for the future of our children. Okay, students, let us start one by one. Well, students, do you know what does environment stands for? It's a common thing that everybody knows. Environment implies what? The things around us that are both the living and the non-living components put together is environment, right? So there is a interdependence between these biotic and abiotic components which forms the environment. Acha. Living things, all the creatures, plants on under the earth, and non-living components, the fire, the air, the earth, the sky, the water, etc. So the purity of all will make you pure, your life pure and secure. The impurity of all will make you the opposite. Am I right? So ପିଲାମାନେ ପରିବେଶ ବୋଇଲେ ଆମ ଚତୁଃପାର୍ଶ୍ୱରେ ଥିବା ସମସ୍ତ ଜୀବ ଜଗତ ଅଜୀବ ଜଗତର ମିଶ୍ରଣ, ରାଇଟ୍? ସୋ ଏବେ ବହୁତ ଗୁଡେ କ୍ୱେଶ୍ଚିନ୍ ଆସିଛି. ହ୍ୱାଟ ଇଜ ଏନଭାୟରନମେଣ୍ଟ ତ ସରିଲା, ହାଉ ଇଜ ଇଟ୍ ପଲ୍ୟୁଟେଡ୍ ଆମ ଭିତରେ ମ୍ୟାଟର ଆସିବ, and what should be done to eradicate this pollution. Tapre what are its dangerous consequence mane result, can we protect the environment or not, or some other questions also comes like this: is our environment really pure, is it healthy, is our water air is pure, right, or it is polluted, how risky this is if it is polluted, and how can we protect our environment. Okay, तो चलो फर्स्ट पॉइंट देखिबा. फर्स्ट सेक्शन कहूची हाउ मार्वेलस इज आवर प्लैनेट. ए विषय रे जदि हमें देखिबा, आवर एनवायरनमेंट इज ग्रीन, ब्यूटीफुल, वंडरफुल, व्हिच प्रोवाइड्स द मेन सोर्स ऑफ लाइफ और लाइवलीहुड फॉर अस. am I right? देखो समस्त जीवन रो स्रोत प्राण शक्ति यही एनवायरनमेंट रो आम आड़ को फ्लो होची. एनी इम्बैलेंस इन द जियोलॉजिकल और बायोलॉजिकल साइकिल ऑन द अर्थ, what will happen? We all will subject to die. So are not we lucky? तमाने हमें भाग्यवान की नुह, right? But at the same time आजिकाली रो डेवलपमेंट ना रे जो प्रॉब्लम आसुची, आमे तो कहचे विकास. द मेटेरियलिस्टिक मेनली कौन माने materialistic attitude of human being has greatly increased in the last 2-3 decades. Decades means 10 years. 2-3 decades means 20-30 years. Now people talk of development ମାନେ ବିକାଶ କିନ୍ତୁ ବାସ୍ତବରେ ତାହା ବିନାଶ, right? Because of which we are facing a lot of problems due to this imbalance in the environment, drought, flood, cyclone, global warming, climate change, ultraviolet radiation, देखो, sea level rise, tsunami, earthquake, all these things we are now facing. Why? Because of this money mentality of the people, the desire to be rich overnight. We are growing industrialization, and that is causing pollution in major cities like Delhi, Hong Kong, Calcutta, London, whatever you say. So now it became a serious problem which is causing a number of diseases we have seen, right? Due to which our health is at risk. The air is polluted, the water is polluted, and the environmental is polluted. So now the natural things what we are getting from the environment is supposed to be reduced soon. Despite the natural calamities, ବୋଲେ ପ୍ରାକୃତିକ ବିପର୍ଯ୍ୟୟ ପରିବର୍ତ୍ତେ ମଧ୍ୟ fossil fuel ସରିଯିବାକୁ ଯାଉଛି, right? And mines damage ହେଇଯିବାକୁ ଯାଉଛି, and जो resources ଆମର ଅଛି environmental natural resources ଗୁଡାକ ଏଗୁଡାକ ମଧ୍ୟ one day or other day will be destroyed. So then we will face a lot of challenges. Now we are facing a lot of challenges due to this industrial toxics, carbon monoxide, carbon dioxide, lead, all these are mixing with air, totally damaging our health. So at this situation, what we have to do is the dilemma. So this is called environmental dilemma. This is the second part. Many demographer wele people study of population, they have given their data that in another 20 years what may happen in this earth. Population stability is possible, they are saying, because the birth rate has now reduced, right? There will be chances of food shortage and famine. Food shortage and famine will durvakya, right? And the chances of natural calamities, water shortage. Okay, these are the greater challenges we may face in future at a position how the population is growing, right? And says the energy will be a big issue. Yeah, particularly fossil fuels बोले कौन पिला माने ए जहाँ सब natural gas, oil, coal which we are getting. Presently 80% of energy is used in the industrial countries. Supply of these fuels are diminishing at an alarming rate. So see what may be the future. So we have therefore many challenges. So some countries however created some way out for the sustainable development. Sustainable development means what, students? Development without any loss to environment and the future generation is called sustainable development. Now we are moving from development to sustainable development. Okay, in the third section, sign of hope. What we hope now? The environment is at a threat now, no doubt, but nothing is to be harassed now. Science has taught us to check water pollution, air pollution, and how to reduce wastage resources. And another interesting thing is that in the Western and developed countries, we have noticed population to be stabilizing. In most of the industrial countries, the birth rate has almost little decreased. So the incident of life-threatening infectious diseases has been reduced to great extent, of course, since science has invented many ways to counter these things. Yet, certain things is to be done. We should work individually and collectively, yes, connectively also, to protect and to restore our environment. We should be aware of the problem of environment, right? The growing understanding and concern are hopeful sign in this regard. Nowadays, you have seen the people are more conscious about the environment. Yeah, even in the rural area, people started a plantation day, environmental day. They are celebrating, and artificial forests are being made. We now have the resources, motivation, knowledge to do something about our environment to overcome these problems. If we don't do today, tomorrow will be very late for us, and we have to face the great consequence, right? So there is a hope that the people will definitely do something because they now are able to understand what are the problems they are facing due to environmental pollution. Right now, mentally, they are preparing to do some or other way, yeah, to check this and to make environment healthy for the better future. The students. So in this way, in the first part, we have studied about how marvelous is our plant with everything what we need to sustain our life. In second part, we have studied about the environmental dilemma or the problems which we are facing due to environmental pollution. And the third part, how we have the hope, the sign of hope to overcome these situations. But we should all work hard for this. Okay, students. ତ ପିଲାମାନେ କହିବାକୁ ଗଲେ ଏନଭାରନମେଣ୍ଟ ଚାପ୍ଟରକୁ 3 ବାର ବିଭକ୍ତ ହୋଇଯାଇଛି। ଫାଷ୍ଟ ପାର୍ଟରେ ଆମେ ପଢ଼ିଲେ ଆମର ପୃଥିବୀ କେଡ଼େ ସୌନ୍ଦର୍ଯ୍ୟର ସହିତ ସମସ୍ତ ସମ୍ପଦରେ ଭରପୁର ହେଇକି ଅଛି ଯାହା ଜୀବନ ଯାତ୍ରାରେ ସହଯୋଗ କରୁଛି। ସେକେଣ୍ଡ ପାର୍ଟରେ ଏନଭାରନମେଣ୍ଟାଲ ଦ୍ୱନ୍ଦ୍ୱ ଡିଲେମା ମାନେ ଦ୍ୱନ୍ଦ୍ୱରେ ଆମେ ପଢ଼ିଲେ ଯେ ଏନଭାରନମେଣ୍ଟର କଣ୍ଡିସନ୍ କେମିତି ଅଛି, ଫ୍ୟୁଚରରେ କେମିତି ସର୍ଟେଜ ଅଫ୍ ୱାଟର ହେଇପାରେ, ଡିଜିଜେସ୍ ଆସିପାରେ, ହଁ, ଓ ଅନ୍ୟାନ୍ୟ ସମସ୍ୟା ଗୁଡ଼ିକ ଏନଭାରନମେଣ୍ଟକୁ ନେଇକି ଆସିପାରେ। ଥାର୍ଡ଼ରେ ହେଲେ ବି ଆମେ ଜାଣିପାରିଲେ ଯେ କେମିତି ଆମର ହୋପ୍ ଅଛି, କିଛି ହୋପ୍ ଅଛି, ସାଇନ୍ ଅଫ୍ ହୋପ୍, ଆଶା ଯେ ନିଶ୍ଚିତ ଭାବରେ ଲୋକମାନେ ଆୱେର୍ ହେଲେଣି। ତେଣୁ ବର୍ତ୍ତମାନ ଏନଭାରନମେଣ୍ଟକୁ ସଲ୍ଭ କରିବା ପାଇଁ, ପ୍ରୋବ୍ଲେମ୍ ସଲ୍ଭ କରିବା ପାଇଁ ଲୋକ ଆଗେଇ ଆସୁଛନ୍ତି। ଆଣ୍ଡ ମଡ଼ର୍ଣ୍ଣ ସିଟିଜ୍, ଇଣ୍ଡଷ୍ଟ୍ରିଆଲ ସିଟିଜରେ ମଧ୍ୟ ବାର୍ଥ ରେଟ୍ କମିଲାଣି ଏବଂ ଅନେକ କୃତ୍ରିମ ଉପାୟରେ ଏନଭାରନମେଣ୍ଟ ପଲ୍ୟୁସନକୁ ରୋକିବା ପାଇଁ ଚେଷ୍ଟା ଚାଲିଅଛି। ସୋ ଆଶା ଅଛି we will have a nice tomorrow due to this activities we are doing to protect our environment and our life and our future. Okay, students, thank you very much. Thank you very much for watching this. In the next class, we will discuss about the question answers. Okay, then it will be more easier to you to understand and prepare notes. Well, bye. Thank you.